up, everybody? Welcome into the Real House Husbands of Fantasy Football podcast. I'm your host, Dustin, and I'm joined with Rhem. Atique wasn't able to make it tonight, but he sends everybody his best. And we look forward to having him on the next episode. But right now, it's just me and Rhem. How's it going, buddy?
It's going. How you doing?
Can't complain, What you been doing?
Nothing. I just got back from Atlanta. Drive up to Toronto tomorrow, so gotta get some rest in. But we're here. We got week 2 in the books. I'm excited about it.
Oh yeah, how'd you do this week in fantasy overall?
I went like 50%. That's pretty good out of the 11 teams that I have. So
How do you go 50% in 11 with an odd number of leagues?
you know what I mean.
Ryan.
You know what I mean? I didn't count, so I just want to give you I went half and half. I think I won more than I lost, but I don't know, man.
All right, so you're above 50%. I had a pretty good week too. I won one match by .04 points. I'm hoping there's no stat correction because that's like less than a yard.
When stat corrections when those stat corrections come out? Wednesday or Thursday?
I think Wednesday.
Oof, you're gonna be sweating it out till tomorrow.
I'm holding my breath on that one. I took care of business in I'm Swearing Not Addicted League. I believe I'm first place.
As did I.
Yeah, you did. You put up a lot of points.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Jay Beast are the only two undefeated teams left.
Uh-oh. When do y'all play each other? Because that'll be a game to keep an eye out on. Hopefully it's this week.
No, it's not. It's not. I play Sluggo this week, but me and Jay Beast don't play until week 9. So I doubt we'll both be undefeated. But I play Team Sluggo this week, and he's, as of right now, I haven't set up my lineup yet, but he's projected to beat me by half a point.
I beat our fearless commissioner last week, but that's not saying much since he has a future team. But
he wants to lose in this week.
I mean,
in this league.
That's what I'm saying, a future team. But I played Petey Boy this week. It has me projected, but I haven't set any of my lineups yet. I try not to set my lineups till Sunday. Like I do my Thursday night, make sure I don't want anybody starting or whatnot. And then I do everything either Saturday night or Sunday morning.
Here's a pro tip that I'm sure everybody knows, but you want your Thursday night players out of your flex.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Never having your flex. That's the worst place for that.
Yeah. You want to put your bigger games in the flex position. But yeah. Shout out to the Drip God for scoring the most amount of points this week with 281. I know. I wish that Teak was on this episode so he can talk some shit, but give him some love.
Yeah. Too bad that's not how I'm sorry to keep bringing this up, but how Lou Moon and The Chronic were. They were just jawing at, and then they could just have like a friendly little competition.
They got each other blocked.
I know. That is wild to me, man. That is wild.
I'm not gonna lie. I was about to leave the league. I mean, I'm not even in the league, but like I'm in the chat. I think you are too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to leave.
Many messages.
All that messages, all that chatter, all the complaining. Like it was just too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's take a look. Let's take a look at this past week here. Let's start with I'm Swear I'm Not Addicted. Yeah, I took down Any Given Sunday. He had some bad breaks. I think he left a lot of points on the bench. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he had 45 from Marvin Mims on the bench, which why would you play Marvin Mims? But he was upset about it. 20 points from Sky Moore on the bench, 36 from Jerome Ford. But I ended up beating them by like by 60 points. You took care of business, almost doubled our commissioner's score. Atique.
Close to it.
Yeah, J Beast just squeaked one out from broke ass uncle. J
Yeah.
Beast beat CK, which CK's team, if you remember correctly, CK Tomps didn't draft any running backs. He got all his running backs in the draft, in the rookie draft,
Yeah.
and his team's been performing nicely. He's got
Yeah.
Bijan Gibbs, um, he's got Charbonnet, Big T Spears. I mean, I know he didn't plan on winning this year, but he's putting up some points. He's 1-1. He won week one. What's holding him back is Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, Deshaun Washington is kind of he's not looking too great. He's gonna have to sub out. Hey, if you put Mac Jones in there, that's definitely an upgrade. I think Mac Jones is wants to.
You don't think Deshaun Watson's worth 200 million, man?
I don't know. What does it say? What that performance last night tell you?
Hey, his performance last night, yeah, it was piss poor, but you know, I mean, hats off to the Steelers defense.
They came to play already.
My boy Alex Highsmith got me he's my linebacker in my league. He got interception for a touchdown, first play of the game. I don't know if you watched the game, and then he also got a strip sack, and T.J. Watt took that to the house.
I had dual screen. Saints game on one, and then Pittsburgh, Cleveland on the other.
What'd you use for that?
2-0. Let's go. I used my computer. I had one on the TV, one on my computer.
Oh, okay. I thought you actually like had it split screen. I think you can do that on YouTube TV.
You can. I did that on Sunday. The Airbnb I was staring at has YouTube TV, so I did a split screen on there. But you can only.
So how do you do that? Because I have YouTube TV, but I don't know how you do that.
So, so you go down, you click the other game, and then it'll be like, do you want to join live? Do you want to do a split screen? It'll give you different options.
Oh, really? So you have one game on, then you go to like a different channel, aka a new game, and then it says, "Do you want to join live or start from the beginning?" And then it says, "Do you want to do split screen?"
Yeah, like you want to do multi-screen. I think that's what it's called.
No shit.
Yeah.
So what volume do you hear?
Whatever one you collect, they'll have one that's highlighted, and that'll be the one that's.
You can switch left and right.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think you can do up to 4 games, but you got to have the package for that.
Sunday ticket.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have Sunday ticket, but
yeah, shit's $400, man.
I'm gonna try that out. I'm gonna try that out this Monday because this Monday we have another doubleheader.
What?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. I'll tell you right now, the game that I'm excited for is the Toy Story game.
Oh yeah, that's supposed to be
It's October 1st, I think.
it's
Maybe.
October 1st.
I think so. It's the London game. It's the Jags
London
and the
game,
Falcons.
yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be just Toy Stories.
You know what they should do? They should get Tim Allen and who's the voice of Buzz?
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks to be the commentators. That'd be fucking hilarious.
That'd be great.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. Tim Allen, Tom Hanks. If y'all hear this podcast in the next few weeks, y'all should try to do that.
Yeah, I like the way you think. Yeah, no, that is gonna be awesome. I think it's gonna be on Nickelodeon, right?
No, that one's Disney.
Oh, Disney.
Nickelodeon is going to be doing the Super Bowl this year though.
Ew.
Yeah.
With
Well, not only. It's going to be the same. It's going to be like the same thing. It's going to be a separate broadcast.
Huh. Good for them. Trying to get the kids involved.
Yeah.
I like that.
Now, if they just pay their running backs.
Yeah. For real. What do you think about the games, like the NFL games? We had 2 overtime games, which Yeah, we had 2 overtime games: the Chargers and the Titans, and then Seahawks Lions. Um, we had Green Bay blow the lead against
I mean,
Atlanta.
we almost had 3 overtime games, but I don't know if the refs just don't like Sean Payton and the Broncos or what. But that 2 point conversion should have been retaken. I don't know if you
It
saw
should have
the end of
been,
that game with
yeah,
the
that should have
50
been
yard
best
bomb.
news. But you know what? I'm accustomed to not getting the calls being a Saints fan. So
I know. I just saying they should have been 3.
hopefully it
But
was.
I like how the Commanders squeaked that victory out.
Oh yeah, I know they're 2-0. That's fucking wild.
Yeah. Dude, the Giants coming back from 7 quarters or 6.5 quarters of not having any offensive production
Yeah, Daniel
to
Jones.
coming back and scoring 31-7 in the second half.
Daniel Jones basically had a whole game production in the second half. He had like he had
And
like
I had him starting.
I almost had him starting. I ended up starting Brock Purdy over him because I just don't trust the Giants, and I regret that because he was like the second quarterback of the week.
Yeah. But I do a survivor pool and I with confidence I picked Giants. Like, oh, off of that embarrassing loss. And they're playing the Cardinals. Why wouldn't they win? But they squeaked it out in the end for me. So I don't hate it. Let's just say that.
That's crazy. Did you win any bets this past week?
What was that bet that I had? I had Chase Claypool bet. Anytime touchdown, 160, $70 off of it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think you're the only person that bet that bet.
I dude, I had a feeling. I was watching, I was listening to the radio, and I heard how he was so upset that he didn't show up, and he looked lackadaisical in game one. That like, you know what, he's going to score this game. So I was like, well, let me put $10 on there. It was plus 700, so I took the I
Well,
took that.
you know why he got that opportunity because Darnell Mooney like got like a bone bruise or a thigh bruise or something, and he ended up taking his spot that game. Mooney
Really?
put up a 0, yeah, because he got knocked out. But I think that's probably one of the reasons why is he took his spot. But that was crazy. When you told me that, I was like, ugh, Claypool, and then that's the touchdown. I'm like, this mother.
Dude, I ran around the backyard after you scored that touchdown.
Did you really?
It was pretty funny.
Let's go.
Yeah, it was a good win. And then I lost I thought Tyreek was going to score the first touchdown in the Sunday night game, but he didn't. Raheem Mostert did.
He got the second touchdown.
He did. Yeah,
Well,
he
that's good.
did.
I won a couple of bets. I had some parlays, just just money line parlays. I took I had a car I took Cowboys, the 49ers, and the Saints. It all came down to the Saints last night. Took those three. I won something. I did shit. The Saints, the Chiefs. No, the Saints, the Bills, the 49ers. Won another 100 some. I won like 350 or 360. And then I took DraftKings did a bet where it was if your team you bet the team to win, and then if the team goes up by 10, regardless if they win the game or not, you get paid out. So I took Green Bay over Atlanta, and they were up by more than 10. And so it ended up paying me whenever they went up 10. And even though they lost the game, I still won. They did a promo. And then I bet straight up the spread last night for the Saints game -3, but they pushed because the defense played soft as shit and gave it the 2 point conversion. Um, But overall, it was a good week. It was a good week in
Was.
bets. It was a good week in fantasy. I won more than I lost, um, and I was pleased. I lost some close ones, but you know, can't win them all.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I was not in a place where I could place bets on my phone because I probably would have lost all that $70 that I won.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of bets, do you have any bets for Thursday night? You like even if it's like a little teaser that you're looking at?
To be honest, I haven't looked at the bets yet. I don't typically make my bets so late on in the week because I need to know, who's playing, who's in, who's out, the weather. I try to look at all that stuff. Let's see. Thursday night, it's what? The Eagles and the who?
No, Thursday it's Giants and 49ers.
Oh yeah, Giants 49ers. Who do the Eagles play? The Bucks. Is that Monday night?
Yeah, Monday
Okay.
Night Football.
All right, the 49ers and the Giants. Well, the 49ers are going to absolutely mollywop
Wax
them.
them.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Um,
man. I don't know.
let's see. Ayuk got banged up. He's questionable to play. Um, I think Kittle. I might do a bet around Kittle. I think Kittle's going to be more involved if Ayuk misses. I'm going to obviously wait and see till it gets closer, but I'll probably do something around Kittle, whether it be yardage or touchdown or something, because the defense is going to be focused on stopping the run and Debo, I would imagine. So I think it might be a sneaky, maybe anytime touchdown for Kittle. I might have to take a look at that.
I uh I like C-Mac in this,
Of course.
obviously, but I'm going to give him first touchdown scorer of the game of the week. Um, Daniel Jones anytime touchdown, and I'm gonna go San Francisco defense anytime touchdown.
I like
Uh,
that.
I
Um,
think I think think they have it in them. But I also that's the one of the parlays that I'm doing. But I also like Daniel Jones throwing one touchdown, Brock Purdy throwing two, Daniel Jones 225 yards, Brock Purdy 225 yards, and Daniel Jones rushing 39.5
that's what I was
over,
going to say.
taking the over.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say I think Daniel Jones is going to be running for his life, so I would take the over on his rushing yards. Where'd you bet on DraftKings or FanDuel?
FanDuel.
I was going to say DraftKings has the rushing yardage at 37.5. And you said 39.5, right? That's what FanDuel is. I think you're muted.
I am muted. My
Yep.
bad.
You
Yes.
good?
30 it is 39.5 for Daniel Jones is over. But
Yeah.
I have a 50% profit boost.
Okay.
You gotta hit those profit boosts. Love them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the best thing. I mean, it's probably a sucker bet, when they give you the profit boost, and because like of course they always have like, yeah, each league has to be a certain amount of odds. So you kind of have to.
Can you see this? Hold on.
No.
Let me see. Hold on 1 second. You can keep talking. I just want to do something real quick.
Um, but yeah, no, I like that the rushing yardage. I like CMC's rushing yardage 79.5. I think I think he'll take care of business there. Um,
Can you see there or no?
it's a little blurry. Hold it a little closer.
Hold on. Let me just screenshot it and send it to you.
There you go. That's your parlay.
And no, it's just stuff that I like. I'm probably gonna just do those 3 touchdown parlay as a parlay. And then do over passing and rushing yards.
Let's see, you had holy shit plus 76,000.
Well, it's a 50% profit boost.
I see that, but okay, plus 50,000. So you have Christian McCaffrey, anytime touchdown scorer, Daniel Jones, anytime touchdown scorer, San Francisco, anytime touchdown scorer, Brock Purdy, 2 passing touchdowns, Brock Purdy, 225 passing yards, Daniel Jones, over 39.5 rushing, CMC over 81.5, and CMC first touchdown scorer. That is ballsy.
Well, that's not all going together. That's just things I like for that game.
Oh, okay. I thought you were putting all that together. I was like, holy shit. Like, who do you
No.
think you are? Can you imagine?
Dude, I make one of those bets every week, but I usually put $1 on it
I was gonna say, yeah.
because $1 will give me however much. Uh, you looking forward to the Saints Packers game?
I am, but I'm nervous. I'm nervous because the Saints offense didn't look the greatest. Granted, it's only it's only the second game together, so it's gonna take some time, but
Well,
they looked a little bit out of sync. The offensive line wasn't giving Carr time. Carr still trying to find his timing out with his receivers. The defense looked great.
yeah, the defense looked great the whole game, except for our prevent defense, which nobody likes prevent. But
Yeah.
I think Carr, if he gets a little bit of time, like you said, but in that pocket, but he looks great the second half. And the first half, I don't know. I don't know what Pete Carmichael tells him for the second half.
What adjustments you talking
Yeah,
about?
but they've been working the past 2 weeks. So hopefully he keeps it up, or they can just start the game off like that instead of having us all scratching our necks, worrying.
Well, the Saints are always the second half team.
Yeah,
They've always been that way.
yeah. Let's change that. Fuck that. I'm tired of being a second half team. I just want to win the game. Why can't we be like the Patriots when they were a dynasty and you just knew you were winning no matter what? Like now, every week it's stressful. That's why you going gray.
Ha! I don't know what you're
Because
talking
you've been a
about.
Saints fan all day.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think it's the lighting in here.
Uh,
I think I got bad lighting. That's why. Um, yeah, no, I mean, I don't get it either. They play down to their competition, or they commit buku penalties, or they just get off to a slow start, and typically they're a second half team. But Green Bay isn't looking too bad. I don't know if they're gonna have Aaron Jones or Christian Watson out there this week. For my fantasy teams, I hope they do, but for as a Saints fan, I hope they don't.
yeah.
Um, but they just got to contain Jordan Love, keep him in the pocket, and play good defense, and then I think we'll be all right. We really need Kamara back. The injuries to Jamal Williams, Kendre Miller, and who else am I missing? Oh, and then just not having Kamara, that really
Yeah.
hurts. So
We could compare one in one more week.
yeah, we
So
get against the Bucks week 4.
I'll let you know right now. I'm excited to watch 2 games this week, or 2 games that aren't the Saints game, and that's going to be the Bills Commanders. I just want to see if the Commanders are the truth, like if they're real,
Yeah.
and the Eagles and Buccaneers. I want to see if the Bucks are real. That 2-0, get out of my NFC South 2-0 shit. Like I want to see if the Bucks are real with Baker Mayfield as quarterback.
He's looked good, dude.
I know, right?
Surprisingly, he's looked good. I'm curious. I'm curious to see if they're the real deal. I hope they lose because they're in the NFC South, but I hope it's a good game, high scoring game. I don't expect the Commanders to beat the Bills. I don't think they're that team, but as long as they make it close and interesting, I'm cool with that. Um, I think oddly enough, the Falcons and the Lions will be a good game, but I hope the Lions pull it off. Um, Saints Packers, that's a good one. Chargers and Vikings. I think that's going to be a really good game. That should be a high scoring game.
I'll let you
Um,
know right now, Justin Jefferson gonna go off. Their secondary still is horrible.
I sure hope so. Oh, well, both of
If
them are.
especially if they're trying to do what they did to Miami and just did my man to man.
Yeah,
Justin Jefferson's going to go off this week.
I hope. I hope he didn't just jinx them.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think that's gonna be the game of the week though. Chargers and Vikings. It should be a high
you
score.
y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here. Chargers and Vikings is Dustin's game of the week.
There will be a lot of fantasy points. Hopefully,
Yeah. I wonder if Eckler's going to be back.
I don't
Did you
think
already
so.
say that?
It didn't sound like it. It didn't sound like he's gonna be back. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's look at the Real Housewives of Fantasy Football League. Um, let's look over the week 2 matchups. So Kamish lost a close one to the Black Star. This is the league that he's trying to win, and he's going 0-2. So somebody needs to have a talk with his team. I wish he was on here so we could give him some shit, but save that for next week, I guess. Any given Sunday, he barely, well, I say barely, he won by 16. Sir Heath a lot. He beat him. Um, Arvin Legends took care of business against Waller's Ballers. I like that name. CK
It's a good
Tom
name.
CK Tom's lost by 30, 36 to Stats in the City. And Team Lou Moon lost by a whopping 80 points almost. I know there was some discrepancy there with him benching players, but what do you think about that whole situation?
Well, I know we mentioned it earlier, but I I don't know, man. Just don't know people, you know? I can't be that sensitive about fantasy football. It's shit talk, and I know we all get sensitive sometimes, but can't go to that extreme where you're fucking over everybody else in the league. I think it's kind of shitty.
I think he was just having a bad day, and then it was a snowball effect. Um, I do think that I think once all that bullshit happened like a week ago with him and Chronic, I think he just kind of like checked out the league and set his lineups on Thursday. Didn't really fuck with it, and then noticed it on game day. I don't think he purposely sat Jalen Waddle, even though it wouldn't have made a difference. I don't think he purposely did that. Plus, like he said, I mean, for non-playoff teams, it's max points 4, so those points on the bench still count. But but yeah, no, I mean, seems like there's drama all the time in that league, which it started out as a business league, as Atique said, but um, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if he's still trying to leave or not.
I don't know. Lou, if you're listening, let us know if you're trying to leave or not. If you're trying to but to his the other person on the side of that argument, straight cash homie or DeChronic with the highest score of the league.
Yeah, 300 points. That's fucking nuts.
Crazy. He just got a stacked squad.
Well, remember, he I don't know if you saw the draft, but somehow they let him get Burrow and Hurts, and Burrow didn't even play well. But then he also came back and got Kelsey and Andrews, and they didn't even play that great. And he
No.
still put up that much. He's
I
got
mean,
Garrett.
Kyron Williams is a steal. Josh Jacobs didn't do anything, but Garrett Wilson and Tyler Lockett,
Yeah,
a TJ Watt.
and he still had Gabe Davis, Marvin Mims on the bench, Adam Thielen, who all produced. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we said it. We said it from the get go that I think that's one of the teams to watch out for, and I think we said Black Star as well, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's got some depth Yeah. And I mean, I think are they the 2 undefeated teams? Oh, Saxon City is undefeated too. A lot of people undefeated any given Sunday, and J Beast. So the Chronic and Black Star play each other next week. So one of those two will be.
that'd be it. That's gonna be a good matchup to keep an eye on. I'm definitely interested in that.
I agree. Well, I think that's gonna do it for this week's episode. What do you have any closing thoughts, any comments, concerns? What you got? Or nothing?
No, I just excited for this week. I got a busy week looking ahead of me, but I'm so excited to be able to relax on Sunday and do nothing but watch football for 7 straight hours. My first day off, so I have Red Zone, yeah.
Yeah, 7 hours of commercial-free football. That's what reminds me of it.
It is the best day of the week, and Thursday and Monday are the second best day, tied second best day. But well, good luck to everybody this week, and hopefully everybody wins, unless you're playing me, and then I hope you lose.
All right, well, that's gonna do it for this week's episode. Y'all have a good one. Thursday's gonna be here before we know it. Next thing you know, we're gonna be talking about week 3. So next week we should have Atique with us. Atique, we missed you, but we know you had some family stuff going on you had to take care of. So
baby, come back.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun just bullshitting, just me and you. And there should be all 3 of us next week. So all right, man. Have a good one. That'll do it for this week's episode. Peace out.
Deuces.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.